press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, so today we are discussing about the last topic in the chapter surface areas and volumes, that is volume of a sphere. So, volume of a sphere. See, one of the best example you all can understand is the shot put ball. It is a sphere, solid sphere, and you might have used it in the playground. Now, a football is also a sphere shape, but inside of it is void. It is filled with air. So, whereas a shot put, it is a solid substance, and likewise a cricket ball. So, these are all spheres. So, when we talk of volume, it is we calculate the volume or material, and if it is void, we talk of the capacity if we fill water or any liquid inside it. If it is void, we call it as capacity. That you all learned. So, in case of a sphere, you know the surface area is 4 pi r square, and the surface area, curved surface area of the hemisphere. So, hemisphere will be of this shape. So, you are aware of this. So, this will be of this shape. This is hemisphere. So, and its curved surface area is 2 pi r square, and if the what is called the circular cut surface is also included, we call it as a total surface area. So, surface area here and surface area, these two formulas, you are very familiar with this. So, now we have to understand volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. See, deriving of these formulas, you will more scientifically, you will study these things in your higher classes, but to make you to believe and understand, so a practical example is given in your textbook. So, I will try to explain it to you. See, let us take up a glass beaker. Beaker is a container which is cylindrical in shape. So, this is the glass beaker. Fill it with to the brim. That means to the brim means totally fill this with water, let us say water. And imagine that this beaker is kept in a big trough. So, whatever basin or trough, whatever it is kept in a big container like this. Now if you drop in slowly a spherical object, so maybe a what is called a shot put or a cricket ball, whatever it is, of a known radius. So, we know the radius of this ball. You slowly, after you fill this beaker to the brim, you put the solid substance inside. Naturally, what happens? Some of the water will come out and it will be collected in the container. Now, you slowly remove this beaker and the solid substance, that is spherical object, and transfer this water into a measuring jar. So this water is poured here and it is measured in a measuring jar. So this is the measuring jar. This is the height, and measuring jar is of course a cylindrical one. We know how to calculate the volume of a cylindrical substance. We calculate this. So here you know the radius of this sphere, which is put inside. Now, why we do this exercise? You will find that if this radius is r, the volume which you get water in this measuring jar, that is the water which is spilled out after you put the solid sphere inside this container, the amount of water which is spilled here is transferred. So the volume of this water and volume of this sphere, these two will be same, and if the volume of the sphere is calculated using the formula 4 by 3 pi r cube, so this quantity and this quantity. So how you calculate here? It is pi r square, and if this is h, you will get calculate h. So this quantity and this quantity, with when the radius is r, they will be same. So therefore we see the volume of the sphere, the amount of water which is transferred by the insertion of what is called by submersion of the sphere into the water, the amount of water which is spilled out, the volume of that will be equal to, so 4 by 3 pi r cube, where r is the radius of the sphere. So that is why we say volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this is only for the knowledge purpose. Only thing you have to remember is volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and half of the sphere is called as hemisphere. Hemisphere volume is divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2 twos are, you will get cancelled. You will get 2 by 3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube. This is volume of the hemisphere, and this is volume of the sphere. So now we are going to use these formulas to solve the problems. So that is how we got these two formulas. Now we will take up solved example 17 from your textbook. Example 17. So please refer page 235. There you will find the volume of a sphere of radius 11.2 centimeter. So given radius is equal to 11.2 centimeter. So he says volume is equal to how much? It's a simple question. So we have this relation. We have volume of sphere V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Remember, if we know the radius of a sphere, we can calculate the volume, because pi is known, 4 by 3 is a constant, pi is known. So just radius is enough to calculate the volume of the sphere. So volume is equal to 4 by 3 into, it is 22 by 7 into, r is 11.2 whole cube, radius whole cube. So this equals volume equals 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into, so 11.2 into 11.2 into 11.2. You simplify this, you will get 5887.32. So volume is equal to 5887.32 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the given sphere. Now I will move on to example 18. Next question. A shot put is a metallic sphere of radius 4.9 centimeter. Shot put. Radius is equal to 4.9 centimeter. If the density of the metal is 7.8 gram per centimeter cube, so density is given here. Some physics they have involved. Density of metal. So by which the shot put is made of is 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. You can write like this or gram per centimeter cube. You can write like this also. So what they have asked, we need to find the volume of the sphere. We have to find the volume of the sphere. So find the mass of the shot put. So mass they are asked. How much is the mass? So to calculate the mass, first we have to calculate the volume. So therefore volume is given by, radius is directly given. We have volume is equal to, so volume is the sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. So apply that formula, 4 by 3 pi r cube 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is 4.9 whole cube. 4.9 whole cube. So you simplify this, you will get 493 centimeter cube. This is the volume. So mass, specific gravity they have given, that is density of the metal 7.58 gram per centimeter cube. So we have to calculate the mass. So we have the formula, mass is equal to volume into density. Remember this, volume into density. You have to remember this formula, it is a physics formula. Here volume is 493 into density is 7.8 gram per centimeter cube. So this is 493 centimeter cube. So this equals 493 into 7.8. So you will get 3845 3845.44 3845.44 gram. So here centimeter cube and centimeter cube they get cancelled, you will get in grams, or if you divide by 1000 you will get 3.845 kg. So the shot put weight is 3.845 kg. So we will move on to example 19 now. Solid example 19 from your textbook only. A hemispherical bowl has a radius of 3.5 centimeter. So it is a bowl of hemispherical shape. A bowl like this, hemispherical shape. Radius 3.5. So this is 3.5 centimeter radius. What would be the volume of water it would contain? So we have to calculate the capacity of the hemispherical bowl. So you have to apply this formula. So volume of the water bowl. So given radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Volume of hemispherical bowl. Better you say capacity of instead of volume, capacity of. Bowl is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Two by 3 pi is 22 by 7, r is 3.5 whole cube. 3.5 whole cube. So 89.8 centimeter cube. 89.8 centimeter cube. Of course, it is solved in your textbook. You can refer the book also. So this is all about the solved examples. Now I will move on to the last exercise, that is exercise 13.8. So exercise 13.8, question number 1. So let us discuss the first question. Find the volume of a sphere whose radius is 7 centimeter and 0.63 meter. So first question, under that first sub question, radius is equal to 7 centimeter, volume equals how much? A simple question. Now, so we have volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this equals 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is 7 cube. So that equals 4 into 22 into 7 into 7 into 7 by 3 into 7. 3 into 7. So this 7 and 1 7 get cancels. So you will get, this is 4 into 22 into 49. 4 into 22 into 49 by 3. You simplify this, you will get 43 tolo by 3 centimeter cube. So this is the volume. Or you can divide it. Volume is equal to 3 1s are 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 2 22, 3 7s are 21, 3 3s are 3 3s are centimeter cube. You can simplify this way also. So this is question number 1, sub question 1. Second sub question under that. Second sub question. R is equal to 0.63 meter. What is volume? What is volume? Same formula we have. So from here I will continue. We have volume is equal to 4 by 3 into pi into r cube, that equals 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is given 0.63. 0.63 whole cube. 0.63 whole cube. Simplify this, you will get volume is equal to 1.0478 centimeter cube. So this simplification you will do. You will get, or you can write it as 1.05 for 2 digits. It is also equal to 1.05. 05. So precisely it is 1.0478, or you can write it as 1.05. So this completes question number 1. So now I will move on with question number 2. Question number 2 in 13.8. Find the amount of water displaced by a solid spherical ball of diameter 28 centimeter and so here what is given is diameter is given, you notice that, and 0.21 meter and 28 centimeter. So Question number 2, sub question 1. Given diameter is equal to 28 centimeter. Therefore, radius is equal to 28 by 2 is equal to 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. So, we have to calculate the volume. Therefore, volume V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Always you write the formula and then apply. So, this is equal to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is given as 14 cube. That is 4 into 22 into 14 into 14 into 14 by 3 into 7. We simplify this. So we will get 34496 divided by 3 centimeter cube. You can divide and put the answer also, or you can keep it as it is. This is the volume. Or 3 ones are 3 ones are 3 fours are 12, 3 sevens are 27, 2 eights are 6 centimeter cube. Now 0.21 meter. Next one is 0.21 meter diameter. Please note down this. Diameter is equal to 0.21 meter. Therefore, radius is equal to 0.21 by 2. This is 0.01 0.21 divided by 2. So 0.21 divided by 2, 105. So that is 0.105 centimeter. Now, so this becomes 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 0.105 whole cube. That means 3 times we have to take 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 0.105 into 0.105 into 0.105. This equals 0.04851 0.04851 centimeter. This is actually they have given meter. Sorry, this is meter. This is also meter. Therefore, this is meter cube. Meter cube. This is the final answer. So, volume or capacity of that is that much. Now, So I will move on with the third question. Question number 3. Question number 3. The diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. Given diameter is equal to 4.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball? Mass is asked. Mass equals what? If the density of the metal is 8.9, density gram per centimeter cube. So density is given, diameter is given. You have to calculate the mass. So given D is equal to 4.2 centimeter, therefore R is equal to D by 2 is equal to 4.2 by 2 is equal to 2.1 centimeter. So we have volume is equal to 4 by 3 5r cube. So it equals 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into R is, we have calculated, it is 2.1 whole cube. So this works out to be 38.808 centimeter cube. Remember, it is not the volume asked, it is the mass is asked in this question. Mass we have to calculate. So mass is given by mass equals density into volume. So density they have given, that is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube, and volume is 38.808. So you will get mass is equal to so many gram. This equals. So you have to calculate the density and volume to get the mass. So you will get 345.39 gram, or you can say mass equals. So if you divide it by 1000, you will get 0.3453 kg. Divided by 1000. You can put the answer in kg also. So this is question number 3. Now we take up Question number 4. Question number 4. Read the question. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of earth is the volume of moon? To understand the question, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. So, volume of moon is so given volume of diameter of moon is approximately given diameter of moon is approximately 1/4 of diameter of earth. Dia of earth. This is what is given. What fraction of volume? So if that is the case, find the volume of moon as well as earth and find their fraction. What fraction of the volume of earth is the volume of moon? So we have to find the ratio of moon to earth. Now, so you can proceed like this. Let D be the diameter of earth. Diameter of earth. So therefore, radius of earth equals d by 2. So this is radius of earth, d by 2. Now the statement says diameter of moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of earth. So therefore diameter of earth diameter of moon is equal to 1/4 that of earth, 1/4 of earth, dia of earth, that is d by 4, because d is the diameter. So d by 4 is the diameter of the moon. Then what is the radius of earth? Therefore radius of moon, diameter of moon is d by 4, therefore radius of moon is half of d by 4, so that is d by 8. Remember, this is radius of earth. I will write it as RE, and this is RM for our purpose. I will erase this. So we have to calculate the volume of both. So therefore fraction we have to calculate. So therefore volume of moon I will call it as Vm for identification. 4 by 3 into pi into r cube, that is 4 by 3 into pi into r is radius of moon. You can see here it is d by 8. Whole cube. So this is volume of moon. We call this equation as 1. Now similarly, volume of earth is equal to 4 by 3 into pi into r cube. R for the earth is d by 2. D by 2 whole cube. So you can call this as equation 2. Equation 2. So now I will erase this. Therefore they asked for the ratio. Therefore volume of moon divided by volume of earth is equal to, you can see, 4 by 3 first equation divided by second equation, pi d by 8 whole cube, 4 by 3 pi d by 2 whole cube. So this 4 by 3, pi and pi get cancels. So we are left with, in the numerator, dq by 8 cube. dq by 8 cube divided by dq by 2 cube. So this equals dq by 8 cube into 2q by d cube. d cube get cancels. So we are left with, this is 2 cube is 8, or I will write 2q by 8 cube. This is 8 by 8 into 8 into 8. 8 cube is 3 times. So this gets cancels. This is 1 by 16. So therefore the volume of moon and volume of earth are in the ratio 1:16. Therefore volume of moon is to volume of earth equals 1:16. This is the answer. So we have completed 4 problems. Dear students, I will take up the remaining problems in the next session. Thank you all.